Righto, look what's turned up. Yeah. Say hello to my little friend. All right, now, yeah, right. This thing's bad. It's a lot worse than I thought it was. We will go through it at the workshop a bit further. I'll give you a quick look at it here until we get back to the workshop. I didn't know about that bit there, wasn't in the photos, and I wish that he had have had that in the photos, but it doesn't matter. So that wasn't in the photos. It's had a vinyl roof, and that's actually rusted. The floors I knew about, which is no great drama. It's actually quite good in the front plenums through there. It's actually quite good there. So I remember in that last video when I went and picked up all the window regs and all that sort of stuff, saying to old mate, don't put a vinyl roof back on it. This car may end up with a vinyl roof because of that. I will repair it, but then straightening it out, I don't think my skills are quite there. But anyway, okay, so it's got a motor in it. I think it's been underwater, looking at the dirt and the way the dirt has sort of come. But it's good in the front sections here. It's sort of strange. It's rusty up here, but it's okay in along these channels. All our mounting points and stuff in here for our windows are good. The side sill pieces are still solid, so it gives us something to work with. I'm thinking big wheel tubs. So in the back here, so in the back, there's a little bit of rust here and here, but I can't see why we shouldn't chop that out and put 12 or 14 inch wheel tubs in it and make it mint. Boot floor, realistically, I don't care because that's easy. Dodge Dart, we were just talking about it before. Dodge Dart apparently from Firewall back are the same, so I may be able to buy complete quarter panels out of the States to replace that and to get rid of that, because on the other side it's actually quite ugly. Down here is quite rusty and here's quite bad, but I don't know, it's bad, but it's good, you know. It's probably the worst thing I've ever bought. I knew it was going to be rusty, but I will be completely honest, I bought something that was going to be like this because I really want to learn how to use all those that's the next video. You wait till you see the machinery. I have bought the sheet metal stuff to start on this part of our journey. We're getting there, guys. I reckon I've got 2 more years in the truck and then I'll be able to really start concentrating on a lot of the restoration stuff, and the madness that I've created and all these cars that I've bought will start to make a lot more sense. And I'll just show you this motor first. Okay, so this here is a 2.5 litre EJ25 turbo motor for my black Subaru. You guys may have remembered me getting it ages ago. It's been sitting aside and I've been waiting to find a motor. I swapped this for a V8. Believe it or not, I swapped a V8 for a 4-cylinder. But anyway, it's one of those Rover V8s, a 3.9. He's putting it into a Galant. I'm down here at a mate's place down here at Andrews. I got this dropped off here from the guy. Look what the guy done when he bloody, see that? Can you see that? The strap running over the back of the car? I lost my shit. I was pissed. Like, and then his attitude was, it's rusty, you know, and I'm like, dude, like I've been doing this a long time and I would never put a strap across the back of someone's car like that. That was absolutely horrendous. But anyway, look at this again. See, I'm still absolutely gobsmacked that you'd do that and then mouth off about it. But anyway, okay, oh yeah, the other thing. Okay, you guys have probably noticed all the time, I mouth off myself about people with their stupid comments and all the rest of it. The reason that I do that, it doesn't actually affect me, but other YouTubers have sponsorships and stuff like that. I've refused all sponsorships at this point because I'm not concentrating on YouTube full time. I don't bring an income from YouTube. It doesn't affect what I do to make a living. So at this point, I can call those people out, and even if we stop 1 or 2 of those guys from being dickheads, I'm happy. But at this point, I'm over it. I won't be saying anything anymore. I've realized that that sort of person is going to be that sort of person, and me trying to help them by calling them out on it isn't really working. It's just, yeah, it's affecting everyone more than me just ignoring it. So anyway, it is what it is. Back to Valiants. Yeah, so she's rough, guys. It's sort of weird because it's got good spots and bad spots. But it doesn't matter if there's only a small hole here and a small hole here, you're still going to cut out and put a floor pan in it. So it really gives us a good canvas to build something that's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited. Alright, we'll get this back to the workshop. We'll go through our pricing. There was a couple of comments there with guys saying, oh, it's still going to cost you $20,000 or $30,000. Yes, it is. 100%. Yes, it is. It's going to cost that sort of money to repair this car. But what I was trying to show you is to get $20,000 or $30,000 to go out and buy a car that you still have to spend 10 grand on to make it your own is unaffordable. It's unaffordable for me, and it's probably unaffordable for 95% of the guys watching this now. But we can all buy something and then each month set aside money and end up with something at the end. That's the thing. It's the hard yards. And not only that, like my VNSS, guys, I didn't build that car, so I never drive it. Unless I build something and touch everything and play with it, I like my VNSS, don't get me wrong, and the car's awesome. You get in it, I drive it. The auto in that thing is absolutely phenomenal, but I didn't build it and I just never use it. And that's part of the reason why I'm going to sell it. I'll build one of the other ones and I'll probably use that, but I'm a building guy, I need to do that. But anyway, Andrew just gave me a bag of fish too. He went fishing today. He's down the back somewhere. We might go, let's go have a look at Andrew's collection. I don't know how we can be mates, me and Andrew. He loves four-wheel drives. I'm not a four-wheel drive guy, but he loves them. And let's go have a look at what four-wheel drives he's got in at the moment. Most of this stuff's for sale too, guys. Today's now I think it's the 9th of December or something like that. So if you're keen, let me know. But don't be a pain in the ass. If you're seriously interested, he's keen to sell some stuff. So let's go have a look. A lot of FJ45 Landcruisers. Righto, this one is a bit of a survivor one. This come from way out west from memory, and he done like the linseed thing on it because it's not rusted out. It's actually not a bad thing. I think he's done the interior out of it and stuff, which is all sitting on the back there. Bit of a beast. That one's just a wreck. It's a late model, you don't care about that. Here's another one. She's a bit rusty, but what a rig. He's got all sorts. All sorts. He's like the king of licorice. Look at that, custom red interior. Doesn't get any better than that. Alright, let's go down the back and see what else he's got. He's got this WB ute here. It's a little bit of rust in it. 6-cylinder. I've been thinking about buying it for a long time, but I just haven't bitten the bullet. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day, unless one of you guys want to buy it. Here's another cruiser. Pretty cool patina on this one. I love the stripe package that come out on it. It looks like one of the a Jeep, you know, like Daisy off the Dukes of Hazzard. Look at that bull bar. What a beast of a thing. Yeah, this one's got an interior in it, standard seats. This looks like it's a late model one because he's got padded dash and probably small tacho in the side there. So this must be a FJ47. I don't know what these ones are. He'd probably sell them though. He sells everything, he doesn't care. He builds a lot of really tough diesel ones, like he loves these things. I'm not a fan myself. Look at that. This is an internal radiator one. It gets hot, so it runs twin internal radiators. It's like a full race car. It's got, this one must be a diesel because it's got cylinder heads inside the car. Let's have a look. If I can get it open. On the thingo, me what's it? Anyway, we don't care that much, do we? Yeah, another cool one. I'm going to try and buy this little Fiat rear engine. I'm going to try and do a deal with old mate on this. This is what the Subaru motor was for. But yeah, I've got to try and come up with something. There's the V8 there that I just swapped him. He's bought a Gallant, I think it is, to put that in. We might be able to follow his project along the way a little bit if you guys want, putting that Rover V8 in. It's another cruiser. This is a hot rod one, so it's lowered in the front. Look at that. Yeah, it's not too bad. Full one of these. Yeah, there's the front diff there. So it's a double rear diff one, so dual rear wheels. What's this one? Another pretty sweet patina. They're not actually rusted out. They're just, oh, that's a bit rusty, but they're just patinaed to the bejesus. Look at that. This one's got aqua. This is like the full car show with custom interiors. You've always got a few four-wheelers and stuff hanging around. We've got one left, guys, we'll have a look at. Here you go, Jakey boy. You can hit him up for this one, see if that'll work for you. Known Andrew for a long time. Of me getting to where I'm at, to be honest. There was Yeah, so if any of you guys are keen on any of these or any of this sort of stuff, Andrew. Righto, it's the next day. Obviously my battery went flat. Well, it's not obvious, but anyway, my battery went flat. Okay, so a little bit of research on this thing. The good part about it, right, is it's not rusty in around these channels, okay, and also in the gutter. Now, rear quarter, which is that section there, I'll put it up here. Okay, so you can see that. Now, 660 bucks for a full quarter, okay, and then you look at a roof. What's that? See, a roof cut, so that'll give us all that to fix up this. So I can buy quarter, 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 and then obviously the floors are bad. Okay, so there you go. So a floor panel, what's that, about 250 bucks per side. Righto. So yeah, so that gives us, yeah, so that, I reckon 4 grand, 4.5 maybe, gives us 2 rear quarters, a roof, and the floors to put in, and that's pretty good realistically. So we're still going to be well under 10 grand for, obviously it's blown out a little bit, but at the same time, where do you find a VG roller for under 10 grand with no rust? You don't. It just doesn't happen. I'm just heading out the back here. Oh, you put a tray on the roof. Okay, so that little Fiat we saw, I was talking to him, he wants a Valiant, and the only other Valiant I've got is this wagon out here. I don't want to get wet socks before I go to Stanthorpe today. Got this wagon over here. Hopefully the roof's not dented from that going on there. I can't remember what it was like. Electric car one day maybe. Oh, she's a bit rougher than I remember. Alright, full of rubbish, it's full of rust. That hasn't dented the roof, it's sat on the roof rack. Ah, it's rusty in the gutters and that. Maybe this isn't something he'll want. I got this thing here basically for the disc brakes and stuff on the front. But I'll take some photos of it and show him. And we'll, oh yeah, the front's cut. Yeah, maybe this isn't the car for him. But anyway, we will keep looking. I'll try and find something to swap for that, that little Fiat. I'm pretty keen. Yeah, so, alright, so that's where we're at with the Valiant. You've seen those parts. Had a little look at Andrew's stuff. I don't know, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Next time we see the hardtop, I'll have done a, just try not to get wet socks. See, it's all wet here. I've got to step on the stepping stones. Yeah, so next time that we see the Valiant, I'll have a bit more of a plan. I won't have the money to order the panels and stuff till after Christmas. I don't want to spend too much leading up to Christmas, but we're moving forward. I do have more on this one. Leith's done distributor on this, and we've done the front brake, so it's ready for the Christmas break. I got some other, alright, yeah, okay. So, Subaru Forester, I'll include this in this one as well, so you know sort of what's going on, so it doesn't surprise you too much. I bought this Forester here, it's a turbo auto, okay, a while ago because I just like that body style. You saw the motor from yesterday, which is that turbo motor there. I'm going to get that on the stand, pull the heads off, get Leith to machine the heads, redo the valves and all that sort of stuff, make the heads perfect. We're going to do timing belt, head gaskets, studs, and I'm going to get a bigger turbo, and we're going to make a big dump pipe. Here's Leith's cat that doesn't like me too much, but you can move, little buddy. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Relax. We just want to show him the wheels. There we go. Okay. I bought these wheels the other day. They are 18s for a Subaru, and I'm thinking they are going to work well on the Forester. So we've got wheels there. I've got to do a bit of research. That's an 09 from memory, and you can use WRX suspension on it to get it lower. I've got this car out here, which is a early like GC8 style Impreza, but it's an all-wheel drive Impreza. It was never a WRX, which is this car here, but it actually has coilovers in it. So I'm going to see if GC8 like 98, 99 suspension fits in that later model Forester. Most Subaru stuff is interchangeable in that early stuff. So that means I've got wheels, I've got suspension, I've got the motor now. I'm going to buy a big top mount. So yeah, that one's coming up as well. So I'll probably get that apart over the Christmas break, get the motor on a stand, get the heads off. When Leith gets back from his holiday, we'll machine them up, get it back together, because I'll have parts here by then. So it's all happening. We're kicking goals. there she is there. What an absolute beast. Plenty going on. Yeah. Alright guys. Do I say it? Like, subscribe, whatever it is. But anyway. Alright guys. See you.